I just committed an unforgivable sin that I don't even think our Lord can forgive me for. I played a mobile game. Yeah, I know. Before you burn me at the stakes for my heinous crimes, allow me to explain myself in this video by watching to the end. I played Super Mario Run, and this is going to be an actual non-biased review, so I'm not getting paid by Nintendo to say how amazing their game is and glaze it to death. And I'm also not being brainwashed by all these anti-mobile game people who act like mobile games are the worst thing ever when we all know damn well they played Clash of Clans or Block Blast on their phones, alright? I don't really get it either. And I'm gonna be honest here, I haven't finished the game, but I have played for, I'd say, a few hours, and I've played just about all the game modes in there, so I got a pretty general gist of how the game works. So the first thing I want to talk about, and I want to get the big elephant out of the room, yes, I'm aware the game is not actually free to play, so I'll be looking at this as like an actual premium mobile game. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of the kind of tricks they pulled there where they claim that it's a free download, and then when you go onto it, it says you actually have to buy the full game for $10 to access like 80% of the content in the game. Like, really, Nintendo? If you wanted it to cost money, you could have just listed that on the page. But anyways, enough of Nintendo's weird shenanigans. Let's talk about the gameplay itself. Well, the game, it's definitely not Super Mario Bros. On Switch, so we're not getting a console-like experience, but they do kind of adapt it for phones. There are some kind of questionable aspects about the game that we'll get into. There's also a lot of fun to be had, so it's not a complete ball of negativity that a lot of people I see out there kind of claiming it to be. So let's talk about the actual gameplay. It's pretty basic, just like every single mobile game out there. It automatically runs for you, so I guess you can kind of think of this as kind of like a runner game like Subway Surfers, and you just run across a screen. And obviously you do your Mario things, you run and jump, and you can collect the mushrooms, and you collect coins, and then you can jump on the enemies and get extra points, like your pretty basic Mario stuff. But other than the fact that the game automatically runs for you, I don't know why the game plays in portrait mode. This is not just a menu. As you can see, it actually loads, and this is how you play. You might think it would play like this because it's, well, a video game and it's a platformer like most games do. Don't really know why they chose to make the game run like this, even inside the stages. I'm not an engineer, so maybe there's some reason that I'm just too dumb to not understand. And I would say this is a little bit different from your standard Mario. In this game, you have these things called bubbles, so if you die, you get revived, and you'll just lose a few coins, kind of like in some new Mario games where they're a bit more forgiving than the classics on the NES. But you do eventually run out, and then you'll have to restart the stage. And as for the stages themselves, they look very similar to the new Super Mario Bros. Artwork, so if you were a fan of that, then you'll probably like the artwork in this game. If you thought it was kind of bland and generic, well, you're probably going to feel the same thing about this game. In my opinion, yeah, I like stuff from Super Mario Bros. Wonder a lot better, but I guess the new Super Mario Bros. Artwork is serviceable. As for the amount of content you're getting, there are 24 levels on here, and they're all, I would say, kind of unique, at least as far as I got, as you can tell. Yeah, I feel like they all kind of offer their creative spin. You can also collect these purple coins, which are kind of like your collectibles that you can try to aim for. And kind of like a complaint. I don't know if it's really even a complaint or not, but when you collect all 5 of the purple coins, you have to collect more coins, which may seem kind of repetitive to some people, and others might find it as a grind that you have to work for to get 100% completion. I don't know, I guess that's either a good or a bad for some people. But something I do like about this game that other Mario games don't do on the Switch or the NES is they have some special game modes. Like they have Rally, where you can play against other people's ghosts, and pretty much you just try to pull off the most stunts and make your performance look the best. So, and you also try to collect coins, and whoever has the most stunts and gets the most coins wins. Another game mode, Remix 10, which is where you play really short cut down versions of the stages, and then you try to collect the 3 coins while also completing the stage, and there's 10 like really short stages. And then you get scored based on how many coins you collect, and of course if you pass the stage or not. Now, I feel like this is a pretty common thing in mobile games, especially like Clash of Clans and stuff like that. There are some light base building elements in this game. You can kind of create a kind of like your village right here. You can place houses, which unlocks new characters. You can also place decorations like flowers and trees and other just miscellaneous Mario stuff you would see. As for the performance, I played it on my Galaxy S24 Plus, and it seems to run perfectly fine for me. But yeah, I just wanted to give this game a quick unbiased review to say what I think about it, and let me know what you think about it, and thanks for watching.